Remember when this dumbass imposed his Liberation Day tariffs and essentially initiated a trade war against most of the rest of the world? Except for places like Russia and, those kinds of places. But everyone else, he started a global trade war with. Anyway, remember how he and the morons in his regime told us that the world's greatest negotiator would be coming through with 90 deals in 90 days. Remember that? He was going to cut 90 trade deals because he is the world's greatest negotiator. Well, it hasn't actually happened that way. I've got an article here in Newsweek. Here's the headline. Donald Trump vowed 90 deals in 90 days. He's only made one. With only 90 days remain... I read in 90 where there was no 90. With only days remaining before the 90-day pause on President Donald Trump's Liberation Day tariffs expires, the administration has yet to unveil even a fraction of the trade deals that were promised at the outset. Members of his cabinet initially aimed to secure 90 deals in 90 days, but are now poised to fall short of this goal, having only secured one bona fide deal, a single set of preliminary agreements, while hinting that a handful more are on the way. I recall this. He made a comment with the prime minister standing right next to him, and Trump announces that there was a deal. And the prime minister was like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? We don't have a deal. And so, but Trump was talking about how they have this deal with the UK. Turns out later they put out a statement, well, it's a preliminary deal. And so that's what they say here in this story. It was a single set of preliminary agreements, while hinting that a handful more are on the way. Well, the truth is that there was no friggin' deal at all, preliminary or otherwise, but they quickly had to say, come on, let's at least say we have preliminary agreement. So Trump doesn't look stupid. On April 2nd, continuing now with the story, on April 2nd, the president put markets into it. Yeah, we know. I don't need to read that. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, here's one. India deal close. Japan deal fading away. India is also close to striking a deal that could bring down the 26% duties imposed on it in April, according to officials from both countries. In a recent interview with Newsweek, External Affairs Minister, oh boy, I don't know if I can do this one, Subrahmanim, I'm going with that, Subrahmanim, that can't be right, Subrahmanim Jashankar, Subrahmanim Shankar. That sound right? That doesn't sound like it could possibly right. Expressed optimism with an agreement could soon be reached. President Trump, that's better, told reporters aboard Air Force One on Tuesday that, and yes, I am aware that I could probably get some sort of little contraption that will hold my phone in place, but I ain't got one, and I probably ain't getting one. Told reporters aboard Air Force One on Tuesday that should India grant American firms greater access to its markets, the country would secure a deal, quote, for much less tariffs. Much less tariffs. That sentence, I guarantee, sounded really stupid. For much less tariffs is the only part of it that's quoted. Anyway, however, far from anew, mutually advantageous trading terms, snags in negotiations have also seen certain countries, whatever, I don't need to read all this. Japan, their deal's falling through. So he's going to impose a 30% or 35% on Japan's imports if a deal is not struck before next week's deadline, which all indications are that there will be no deal. As Trump said, quote, "I'm not sure we're going to make a deal. I doubt it." He called the country very tough and very spoiled. Well, that'll help. That'll help get a deal. Insult them. That's always a key to good negotiations. Publicly insult them as being very spoiled. Anyway, I think you get the picture here. The world's greatest negotiator turns out to be the world's worst negotiator. Who could have seen that one coming? I mean, he has such a track record of being such a great negotiator. I mean, he managed to talk himself into bankrupting casinos, for God's sakes. How many business interests of his have gone under? Trump steaks, Trump water, Trump vodka, Trump casinos, Trump diapers. Actually, I don't think he ever had a line of diapers. But given that he slaps his name on virtually everything else, I think he should look into adult diapers as a new line of Trump products to go with his mobile phone, soon to be a failure, as with, all this other crap that he slaps his name on. But the adult diapers actually make sense, because it's always better when you're pushing a product that you actually use the product. Now, we know that Trump doesn't use virtually any of the products, or really any. Come on. Is there one? Can you think of one product that he sells to his mindless cult that he actually uses? Do you think he's using that Trump cologne that he's pushing? Do you think he's buying his Trump digital fucking playing cards or whatever the hell crap? Do you think he's walking around the White House in his Trump spray painted gold shoes that he sells to these idiots? No. But Trump adult diapers, now that is a product that he may actually use. And so I can see a whole ad campaign where they can showcase Trump actually using the adult diapers. Follow him around the White House. Maybe have cameras there in the morning while he's going through his morning routine, right? While he's, however he applies the orange Oompa Loompa makeup, while he's doing that, standing there in front of the mirror with his adult diaper with the Trump signature on the back. Come on. I think we got a winner here. And think about all the people in the Fox News audience that would buy this product. I'm telling you. Or how about the orange Oompa Loompa number 5 orange makeup that he uses? Why don't you strike a licensing agreement with those people? Whoever makes that makeup, strike a licensing deal with them. You could rake in millions. Orange makeup and adult diapers. That is the way he should be going. Don't waste your time on sneakers. Nobody thinks you're wearing sneakers. And you smell like shit. Nobody thinks you're actually wearing cologne. All reports are that you smell like roadkill wrapped in a dirty adult diaper. So we know you're not using the cologne you're selling. But orange Oompa Loompa number 5 and your own Trump-branded adult diapers, now that people can believe you wear. And I think that just adds credibility to your marketing campaign. Something to think about. Now, if you do that, I'd like a cut of the profits. Not expecting much, but come on, a little bit. It's my idea after all. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Talk to you again soon.